What's up, everybody? I'm Mass Connection.
I'm Dubz Glass.
And this is Seriously Stoned. On this episode, we got Packman Ghost and his homie Jafet with us. We're going to be spitting some shit about some music, some cannabis, some lifestyle in general, what these dudes have been up to. What's up, boys?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
What up?
So what's new? If anyone's watching this, they're going to be curious why Pack ain't smoking. Pack, how long's it been, my man?
Yesterday was Sunday, so officially it's been 2 months and 3 weeks.
Oh, damn, you're a better man than me, man.
2 months and 3 weeks, yeah man.
What inspired it? If you don't want to get too into it, that's cool. I know, like, you like want to do some shit, so
yeah. I mean, it was a couple things, but really the actual thing that happened was I got strep throat.
So you used the sickness to...
I used the sickness because it was like 2 or 3 days of strep where I couldn't smoke, and
you were like, fuck it, I'm already this far.
yeah, I was like, well, fuck.
It's the longest I've ever been.
I can't smoke. And I didn't even take like edibles during that time either, because usually, when you get sick, you just take some edibles or syrup or whatever. And I didn't even do that, so I was like, kind of like, oh, fuck it. And just decided, it's a good time to take a break. And really the other event that led up to that was like I was chilling on my couch one day smoking a blunt, and I don't smoke like small blunts. I used to roll up backwards like 3-gram blunts, and like I would smoke like half of it while I was watching whatever the fuck I was watching, and halfway through I'm already breaking up bud for another blunt, and I'm like I'm even thinking to myself, like, yo, what's good with me? And then I end up passing out with the blunt in my hand on my couch. I wake up, and the blunt, like, I still have half the blunt, and I notice my tray is, like, ready. Like, everything's ready for the second blunt to be rolled. And I'm like, all right, this is a little much. And a couple of days after that, I got strep, and I was like, perfect. I'm done.
I'm going to chill on this shit a little bit.
Yeah, I'm kind of bugging right now.
All right. I can respect that.
Just so the people know, me and Colin have stepped our smoking up with some bubble hash over here just to make up for Pac-Man over here not smoking.
I said, yo, bring the bong. We're going to do fucking bubble bowl packs the whole fucking episode.
Dude, that was my favorite thing to do, too. Just pack a little bubble on top of the flower.
Yeah. You sure?
What is this, by the way?
That one is Lemroy.
Damn. Yeah, this is the shit that we put around the ghost blunts.
Yeah, those have always been my number one pre-roll. What's in them?
The best. So we use the best flour we can find, like the best, like 6-star, whatever you want to call it, like top shelf.
Yeah.
Roll that in a hemp wrap. We use 2 grams. Roll it in a hemp wrap. Cover it in oil, like a tincture-based oil, and which is already potent as hell. And then cover it with like dry sift keef, like that, like bubble keef.
Yep.
Just like ridiculous shit, white shit like that.
This is water hash.
Water hash, yeah.
So did you go hemp wrap because you just don't like tobacco, or was it just a generalization thing?
So it kind of came about because at the time when the market was getting like just started with all that fun new shit.
Because you make everything for yourself. Fuck buying it. I'm gonna make what I want.
Exactly. Yeah, I was buying. I was getting Packwoods.
Okay. Yeah.
Lots of them.
And you split one open, and we're like, oh shit, yo.
It was after that. It was after those videos and shit started coming out, but I realized I was like, yo, these aren't even all that. You know what I'm saying? If I can make, like, my buddies get better flour than this, I can make this shit. So then I started making them, and I was using. I tried pretty much every wrap there was, and decided to go with the hemp wrap because I noticed nobody was doing hemp. It was all tobacco pre-rolls or joint pre-rolls. So I'm like, fuck it, I can market that it's tobacco-less, and it'll be different. It's new and it's local. All the ingredients are local. It's gonna be fresher than anything that's on the market, and that's kind of how Ghost Blunts even came about. And really, Pac-Man Ghost, because Ghost Blunts was like the kickoff.
Yeah,
so that was how it started.
Yeah,
those things are pretty potent. The other thing is you gotta think about is like when people buy like backwoods to do their shit, you fucking open up a pack, you get 1-2 backwoods per.
Yes.
Yeah, out of
The
five.
cost
Yeah.
goes way up.
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Now, you were saying Packman Ghost is more than just cannabis and just consuming cannabis. It's a lifestyle brand. You want
Clothing.
to get into that?
Yeah, man. So, really, Pac-Man Ghost is kind of like, it just kind of speaks towards like the culture of weed smoker that we all are. At least, and when I say we, I mean the people that are incorporated under the brand and help out and shit like that, and just kind of like it's a lifestyle in the sense that it's like, we're gonna do what we're doing, we're gonna do it with love, we're gonna do it thorough, and we're not taking any shortcuts. We're not trying to fucking put on this front. We're not trying to get rich off of nobody.
Authentic.
We're just a bunch of fucking
Music, clothing.
Music, weed, like events, shit like that. And we're just trying to have a good time with it and do it the way we know how to, which is, in a respectful, thorough way. So no hidden agendas is really, it was a motto that this dude came up with for me, Green Oil Money. He kind of fucking threw it out there one time. Shout out Green Oil. Great guy.
We're trying to get him to come out. He's always so busy, but
Dude, he's like obnoxiously busy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
we
we're gonna
talk
get him
about
on
it
the
every time I see him. We're like, I can see the stress in his face, and it's just like that dude is non-stop.
Same, yeah.
Like
Same.
non-stop. But yeah, he just kind
True
of threw it
hustle
out
shit.
there, and no hidden agendas kind of.
that's why we like the show. Mondays is like a nice day. Come out, relax.
Yeah, take the weekend. You get through your Monday, take the edge off of the week.
Yeah, get stoned, unplug for an hour, shoot the shit with cool people,
Relax, kick
Yeah,
back.
exactly, man. Exactly. So now that's cool. So now you've done T-shirts, you do hat. I mean, you got a full
Jackets.
product line.
Yeah, t-shirts, hats, jackets,
Sweatshirts,
tank tops, sweatshirts, sweatpants.
hats.
Um,
We were saying.
other kind of hats, yeah, like winter
Hats
and
twice.
shit. Yeah, winter hats, baseball caps, baseball shirts. So kind of just like catering again to the type of people that we all are, and it's we try to use the highest quality material we can find. We used like when we made the windbreakers, we literally went out and bought the fabric ourselves. And my buddy, shout out to my boy McAdoo, aka Vinny Mac.
Oh, House of
House of McAdoo. Yep,
All right, sweet.
that's
I've
his
seen
brand.
them. Oh, yeah.
House of McAdoo. He was a really big help in the beginning stages, and even now, just with the brand and sewing things together and coming up with ideas. And the original T-shirt, the No Hidden Agendas tee, he came up with that design. With the ghosts all over it,
Sweet, yeah.
So he's been a great help as well, and another really good friend of mine that kind of helped Pac-Man get the snowball rolling.
Yo,
You know what I
hey,
mean?
it takes a village, man.
I've been learning how to sew recently. I've been putting custom backpacks.
Oh,
I've
word.
been working on one right
It's
now.
a good skill to have, man. It's a really good skill to have because you can just kind of make shit that you want. You know?
Yeah.
You don't
3
have to pay
days ago.
$300 for it.
Dude said, I want to start making leather bags. Yo, he's almost done his first leather bag. It said it started fucking like 3 days ago.
Killing it.
I went out and bought
Out of
full
control.
cow.
A full cow of leather.
The whole thing, yo.
Bro.
He goes, yo, we got to go to the leather store. I said, I got to see this. They got the full cows with the fur still on the shit and everything, man. Yeah, it's wild, yo. It's
way.
wild.
I didn't get that. I got like the highest end leather. They had like a whole roll, a whole hide, as they call it.
Yeah.
And I just started cutting, and I made I've been starting.
Just started
sewing.
fucking shit up, man.
I didn't fuck any pieces up, but like when you start cutting out pieces, like obviously when you get a whole hide, there's like problem areas of the hide. It's
for
not all
sure.
perfect the whole way through, so
Facts.
you end up not using a whole
Yeah.
using a whole hide for like one backpack. But it's pretty fucking sick. I know what you mean about like custom clothing. And then I've been doing the custom painting and shit. This is like my giveaway wallet right here
Oh, fire.
that I painted.
Gucci?
Go Yard
Ooh.
with a little Rick and Trippy Rick on it.
So if you're watching this shit right now, log on to Dubz Glass 710 on Instagram.
All you gotta do is send me a 15-second creative video.
Do something fucking cool. We know you
That's
don't
it.
just sit there and smoke weed. Do something, man. Do something.
Fun.
What the fuck?
15 seconds. You guys take bong rips all the time. Become creative on the bong rips. Doesn't have
Something
to be
else
art.
other than bong rips, for the
Be
love of
preferable.
God.
Yeah. If it's something I haven't seen though, that's pretty cool. So I don't mind that.
Yeah, like if you can do a fucking bong rip, like doing a handstand or some shit.
Like a bong rip through your nose or something.
A whole, clear the whole tube. One of these things, all through your nose. That'd be
I saw
insane.
Weed Bogs do 2 18 mil slides through his nostrils. That was horrible.
He's done some wild shit.
Hey, man.
When I first met him, he
for the gram,
came
bro.
over to get some oil, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm going to dab these out of a chicken." I was like, "What?"
Yeah, that's crazy.
This dude, like,
Wow,
he called me
yeah.
up. He's like, "Yeah, I broke my rig. I tried to stuff it inside the chicken. That didn't work."
Yeah, salmonella, man. Salmonella dabs, yo. What the fuck? Oh, shit, that's crazy.
So yeah, become creative.
Maybe you'll win the wallet. Let's see
I
who
sell them
wins.
for $100. All my wallets that I paint. So you know,
That's cheap. Go yard.
yeah, you know, I made a trip to New York.
Hey.
Day trip. It was like day before Christmas. He goes, "Yo, I'm bored." I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You want to go to New
I
York?"
never been to New York.
Oh, so yeah.
I was like,
So
"All
I
right."
took some acid. And I went to New York.
Hopped in the
Make it
car
spicy.
and took off, yo. I wasn't on acid. For those of you watching, I wasn't on acid, okay? And we had a driver that was not under the
Yeah.
influence. So
Yeah, 100%. Don't
you're
drive
safe
on
and
acid,
responsible.
people.
Definitely
Yeah.
don't drive.
if you're going to do drugs, be responsible.
Yeah, walk around on acid.
Yeah,
It's fine.
eat some food maybe if you can stomach it.
Yeah, if you even want to eat, right?
Meh.
So
Yeah.
while we're talking weed, what's your favorite cannabis strain all time? Pack.
Tough. Damn, favorite strain. I like since you brought it up, I've been trying to think about it. I would say in recent times my favorite strain would be Banana OG. Specifically by Green Army. Because that cut of Banana OG is just phenomenal. But all time, what was the name for it? I think it was cherry cookies. It was like cherry pie and like some cut of Girl Scout or some shit like that. But it was this one batch of cherry cookies that I literally couldn't stop smoking it. It was so fire, and it had that cookie nug structure where it was like the calyxes were all coming off in like different ways. There was like 5 calyxes per nug.
Yeah.
And dude, it was just so frosty and so delicious. I literally couldn't stop smoking that nug. I mean that batch. Like I couldn't. I just like I would roll one, smoke it all, and I'd be like, I need more.
Sometimes shit's just so good you
It's
just
too
can't.
good.
You can't do nothing but smoke it all,
Yeah,
man.
So cherry cookies is definitely up there. Definitely on the all-time list.
What about yourself?
Shit. Anything is fire. I don't know, man. I smoked so much good weed in my life.
What are you smoking on now? The Mac?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
Mac one,
The Mac one's a very good strain.
very solid. Caps
Just keep it
cut.
real with you, bro. I
Caps
smoke
cut.
so much different shit.
I hear you.
Every time I smoke something different, when I was younger, that's my new favorite one. Like,
That's what I've done a bunch of judging for like competitions for like weed, and the one thing I don't like about it is like if you get your judges kit, they give it to you like the day of or day before, and it's like, here, test 30 strains. How the fuck?
you know what I'm saying? That's just crazy.
How the fuck you want me to give you an accurate description on 30 strains?
that's
with-
I
crazy.
need a day per strain.
Like properly. I think you should wake
At
up
least a
right in the
week.
morning.
At least a week.
I think the proper way to do it would be to like wake up first thing in the morning and that's your
Lazy.
first thing that you smoke is one sample.
That would make sense. But
You feel the effects of it.
most of these competitions are all rigged anyways.
Money grabs.
Bunch of cucks.
Yeah.
I did a hash competition and I tried to get everything out like prior. I think I did it like a week and a half or 2 weeks prior to the competition. That way people had a chance to smoke the hash and actually give an honest opinion on it, you know?
You have to. And there's like transparency is key, and there's always gonna be someone that says it's rigged, but
My thing is when I do the hash competition, I try to keep it like no entry fee or very low entry fee and very low quantities to enter.
Word.
I pass the cost on to the judges only for the simple reason that I want to find people that nobody knows. Like maybe
Word.
we
We're
could
making fire shit.
Yeah, like you never know. Like we had a kid that won bubble, best bubble hash, and I had never seen him before, and he makes some of the and like he makes bubble hash via like old school techniques, and it was
Fire.
really good. Yeah,
Yeah, it was fucking so dope. Yeah, I remember that competition.
Kaya's birthday party.
That was a good one. We're gonna be hosting one here, I believe.
Yep.
No?
I think
Stay
that's gonna
tuned.
be next month.
Something like that. Something like that. Yeah, we're gonna be trying to make events here, make events happen here, fill this place a little more often. We had fun that Christmas, that party, that Christmas party. Thank you guys for coming
That
out.
shit was smoked.
Appreciate that.
Ow.
Yo,
Wow.
filled this motherfucker.
Smoked the fuck out.
Yeah.
And I still wasn't smoking back then.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I completely forgot that.
Yeah, dude, I was definitely like contact high, not even in the front.
Dope. That's what I like to hear, man. That's like what I'd like to be known for. If anything, like what they could put on my tombstone is he who lays here smoked everywhere out. Like that would be dope.
Everyone high.
Yeah. That would be cool. That
Last
would
week
be cool.
we had a homie Shiner on. He's like a tissue culture expert, and he fucking like 20 minutes in, you could just see his face like. They smoke a lot of weed down here. And it's like,
He goes, yo, y'all ain't playing, huh? It was like, yeah, we ain't. Oh man.
Seriously stoned
And
for
he's
a
like
reason.
super smart. So he's like trying to like remember all this like crazy
Polytype.
scientific shit and like actually spread some knowledge. And we're just handing him joint after joint. And they're like ending in his ashtray. And, like he's like putting him down. I'm like, no, pass that over here, homie. What the fuck? Yeah, no, we like to blaze out. We like to have a good
Yeah,
time, man.
man. I wish I was smoking for this because it seems like a
are you think you're ever gonna go back?
Eventually. I feel like at this point I've gone so long, like this is probably the longest in my life since I started smoking that I haven't smoked. So I'm gonna try and make, capitalize on it. And no, straight up, I mean, the last time I quit smoking was to get the job at the hospital, and that was like 2-3 years ago, and I only quit for like 30 days. It was like 1 month solid that I quit.
Yep.
And so this is definitely the longest I've ever gone.
I'm gonna put in a request right now.
What, to be there?
Nah, come on the show.
Oh yeah, when I
Come
break
on
my
the
celibacy.
show. We'll smoke the fucking doors off of this place, yo. And we'll get you high as hell.
I'm definitely down for that.
Alright, cool. We'll compile some challenges and shit too. So like we'll get you high as fuck. We'll put you on the challenge list. We'll give you some fucking like games to play and shit. Yeah, we'll make it fun, yo.
That'll be fire.
Alright, cool.
So when I figure out when I'm gonna smoke again, I'll definitely let you guys know.
Yeah, you just let me know, dog.
You got any music events coming up?
Music. So,
Yeah, let's talk about that shit. Shout out Stan Capitol Records.
Yes, big shout out to Capitol Recordings. That's the label we started.
Recordings.
Yeah. No, you're good. It's recordings, records, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? SCR.
That's
As long as you're saying an R word at the end, then Stan Capitol Raptors, whatever. Stan Capitol Raptors.
I like that.
So actually, very, very last minute, I was hit up today by an activist in Worcester because, as you guys may or may not know, Puerto Rico has recently been ravaged by earthquakes. Like this past week, it's been like literally nonstop daily earthquakes.
Jesus.
It's crazy how the news don't talk about this shit.
Oh, they don't give a fuck, man.
So crazy.
But
I just try not to watch news.
the
It's
biggest
depressing.
one was like a 6.6. So these aren't like
Little ones either.
little tremors, you know what I'm saying? This is like shaking people's houses, cracking buildings in half. 'Cause in Puerto Rico, a lot of the buildings are made of concrete because it's cheap and it can withstand all the weather that that Puerto Rico goes through. But these earthquakes are cracking buildings. They're ruining power lines. They're wreaking havoc on the island. So earlier today, I was hit up by this activist that goes by Gives. I don't know how to say her last name, but Emily. And she runs an organization in Worcester that basically gives back to Puerto Ricans here, but also Puerto Ricans back on the island.
Yep.
And she hit me up because she's organizing kind of like an open mic like benefit show that'll be going on this Saturday at the Raven.
Perfect.
Yeah, I told her I was down. I told her, I was gonna reach out to a few artists, see if anybody's down, just wants to come kick it, whether they want to perform or not. We're really just trying to raise awareness and get people down there. There's gonna be a light cover, $5-10, whatever you guys can give, pay what you can type shit, and really we're sending all the proceeds down to the island because a lot of people are affected by it, and Puerto Rico is one of those places where it's like the minimum wage down there is like $7.25 or something ridiculous, you know what I mean? And the cost of living is kind of like similar to up here, you know what I'm saying? It's not like
it's
down south.
expensive to live there.
It's pretty, and gas is.
Because it's an island, it costs more to get shit to an island. Plain and simple.
So a lot of people are affected by this. People have lost their homes. People had to relocate and shit. So we're sending all the money down there. So this Saturday at the Raven in Worcester, that's 253 or some shit, 253 Pleasant Street. Don't quote me on that.
What day is it?
Saturday night. So I believe
The day after this airs.
Yes. So tomorrow is the open mic, so raising money for Puerto Ricans affected by these fucking non-stop earthquakes.
Damn, well, yo, if you need it, I know you said you talked to some artists. If you need any artists or anything like that, I have a couple people from the show that we did that might definitely be interested in that shit. So after, we can definitely chop that up.
For sure.
Yeah, you guys gonna have any like raffles or auctions or something?
So she literally just hit me up about it today.
I think it's probably not cannabis based.
It's not cannabis based,
Yeah,
but
art-wise.
yeah, art for sure. Anything, literally anything. So anything that can bring attention or people through the door,
Or dollars.
eyes, or just money. Seriously, you know what I mean?
Do you know if there's a place to donate?
Yeah, let me just look at my cellular device really quick.
Yeah, look that up, and then we can also add it into the link at the bio, in the bio too, so it'll be accessible.
So this organization that I actually, I have donated to in the past, it's called Brigada Solidaria del Oeste. There's a link somewhere. I think it's like Brigada. She sent me the website to it somewhere. It's not in that conversation, but yes, Brigada. That's the organization that we're going to be sending everything to. They're boots on the ground in Puerto Rico, so
That's
they're
exactly
like,
the type of charity shit we like.
Yeah, they're
Perfect.
the people that are going to get the people most affected, handing out supplies, handing out clothes. I mean, a lot of people straight up lost their houses, so they need clothes, they need water, they need
That's insane, man.
anything to get them by, really. So,
And we're all about that charity shit, so yo, you just send us that link, we'll make sure it's in the bio, and we'll get some donations in if we can. Speaking of charity stuff, yo, you ran a coat drive,
yes.
right? How'd that go?
Packman coats, that shit, honestly,
Yeah,
I was
Packman
amazed.
coats.
I was amazed on how many people actually hit me up and are still hitting me up, like, yo, you still need shit, and I'm still taking it, even though the drive is technically over.
Dope.
I'm still taking it and funneling it to Net of Compassion. But yeah, we got literally the laundry bags were from the floor up here. We had 2 of those laundry bags. We had a trash bag this full, and then we had 3 of those Macy's TJ Maxx bags full.
Yep.
And that was coats, brand new coats, not just used coats.
That's
brand
awesome,
new coats, used coats. We had flannels, socks, new socks, obviously. Scarves, hats, gloves, and a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, just went out. People that I didn't even expect were just hitting me up, yo, I have this and that, yo, where can I bring it?
It's crazy, yo, how many people really show out when the shit counts, man. It's wild.
And all it takes is one person willing to be that figure, or be that voice, you know what I'm saying?
Or even just the person to make it easier to facilitate, because that was with the Christmas thing. I literally will drive for a donation. Yo, if you tell me you got $500 but you have no way to get to me, yo, I will drive wherever the hell you are and I'll get your fucking $500 because I'm here to facilitate it, make it easier. So yeah, that's literally, I think, the easier it is to help, more people want to get involved. Just like if you're trying to sell something on the internet, the easier it is to just click it and buy it, people will fucking buy that shit, man. It's literally like people impulse ship, but the password that they gotta put in for your website, or the login to get to the cart, or they gotta click this and add this and then put their card in, and then they're like, oh well, let me consider this. So yeah, it's literally you just gotta make it the easiest way possible.
Yep. So
I fuck with that.
yeah, man, it was dope. It was I don't even like remember if like how the idea came about for Packman Coast, but it was just something that like sparked in my head. I wrote it down in my notebook. Like I have a notebook where it's like I have a to-do list type shit, and I wrote it down, and then I came back to it one day. I saw that, and it was like make Packman Coast logo. So I basically just took the Packman logo, threw a scarf on his head, threw a Santa hat on him, and a snowflake on the I threw a snowflake on the weed leaf, and that was the logo. And I was like Packman Coast Drive, like starting a coke drive, and people came up with the woodwork. So really, all it takes is one person with
An idea and a good.
with an idea, and then put heart. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Pure,
We're gonna
pure
put the work
intentions,
in.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and not afraid to do the actual work that it
Yup.
takes, because it's work at the end of the day.
Yo, and it takes time. The actual day, minutes of days, hours of days,
Yes,
days of
man.
weeks.
Stress and
Yeah, it's more on the plate, yo. Where you gonna? And then people don't even think where you gonna keep all the shit.
yeah, exactly.
Where you gonna store it? All of a sudden you got all these fucking jackets, yo.
That shit was all in my living room. I had fucking coats and shit and things everywhere, and my cats are fucking knocking it over, and I'm like,
Oh shit.
you know what I mean? It was a lot of work, but it really paid off, because, you know what I'm saying, like,
You were able to make an impact, and that's what it's about at the end of the day, man. If I always say, man, we like one person ain't gonna change the world, but if everyone could fuck with their bubble and just make their bubble a little bit better, everyone's bubble's attached, and then boom, we got a better world, yo. Like
then
as
you got a
corny as that
biodome.
sounds, like yo, that's the truth, yo. Like literally, yo. And yo, speaking of good hearts, yo, I shout out Pac, because before we even really knew each other, I had put up my Connection Selection logo, uncolored, and you're like, yo, man, we need to add some color to this. And without me even asking, sent me like 6 different colorways, yo. Good looks on that, man. I still appreciate that
I
shit.
just saw it, man. It was one of those things that, like, I literally had no idea who you were. I just seen your name tagged in a few places, and
Yup.
and I saw your
The internet,
logo.
yo.
Yeah, I saw your logo like black and white, and I'm like, yo, this is like in my realm of capability for Photoshop. It took me, a few minutes. I was like,
Good people are good people,
man.
yo.
Bam.
Good looks, dog.
Good bond on this, so. That's all it takes, man. All it takes is a selfless act. All it takes is one person to stand up and say, hey, let's do something about this. And you never know how big an impact you could make until you try.
Also, it doesn't even have to be like donating money to someone. It could be anything, like a piece of art or just a letter to somebody. It can change somebody's day.
Reaching out to somebody like, yo, hey, I seen this shit you're posting online. You sound kind of like.
Or I seen you haven't been posting.
Exactly.
Or,
Or,
you know?
like, I haven't heard from you in a minute. What's up? How you doing? Are you okay? Type shit like that. That can save a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
Check on the people that you can, man.
So, shout out to our homie SF Glass. This time we usually take to do some shout outs real quick. Is
Shout out Steve, man. Holy shit, dude. This is my man, man. And the fuck is he a warrior, man. He's headed back into the hospital for some more surgeries, some skin grafts and shit. Insane, man. Dude basically was awake one minute and then woke up the next missing parts of his leg, man.
send some love his way.
Yeah, so tons of love to Steve, man. The motherfucker's the baddest motherfucker I know, yo. And I can't wait to get him back in the studio making some sick glass, because every time I'm blowing glass, he's all I can fucking think about.
Shout out Care Factory for letting us host this with their sick ass mural behind us.
Yeah, shout out Artifact Studios, man. Ryan Gardell. Shout out his homie. Oh,
Keep
shit,
it
man.
local,
Cameron.
people. Just local art everywhere around this place.
Yeah. We got them in here. They literally got right to work. You guys watching can't see this, but all the windows have been done too. It's sick murals. Damn it. What is homie's name? CLC is his initial right here. I know his name's Cameron. I don't know what his hard name is. God damn it. I'm sorry, homie. We'll make sure we tag you on the Instagram. But yeah, man, they came in here, got right to work, man. I was really impressed. I hit them up. I said, "Yo, we got work over here." They were like, "Where?" And they were here. They came into the consult. They got right to work the next fucking that Monday. It was sick. Yeah.
You got anyone you want to shout out, guys?
Stay in Capital Recordings. Shout out Kanan. Shout out Giano. Shout out Greeno El Money. I already shouted him out, but he deserves another one. Hopefully you're on here soon, man. Take some time, you know what I'm saying? I know it's tough. I know you got a lot more on your plate than most people, you know what I'm saying? But you know, take a break, come down here, smoke some weed, get some relaxation time in.
Yo, if you want to come with him, homie, come through, yo. You know, scoot through, yo. We got 4 mics, man. We always got space.
Shout out to my son Logan. How you doing, buddy? I know you're never gonna see this, hopefully, but
Well, it goes on the internet. The internet's for.
they're like 21 plus.
Yeah. You gotta put in a yeah. I mean, you gotta at least say you're 21 to watch this.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I think that's about.
In the event on Saturday.
Oh yeah, shout out to M for putting that together as well. Shout out to Brigada Solidaria for just being a force for our people and helping out.
So, what about you personally? You got any new music coming out? Either of you guys? You guys want to play something?
Or just came out? Yeah, what's going on? Let's talk music for a little bit. What's it?
I can play something in the background to talk, or you can play it while we.
Sure.
Okay.
However you want.
I'll play something. You can put it on low.
All right.
Dope.
Should be going.
You guys are available on all platforms, I'm assuming.
So this project right here, this is Pandora's Box. I released this on my birthday, October 4th.
Dope album release party. I was there. It was so sick. I was way past my bedtime, but I'm so glad I stayed, yo. It was dope.
That shit was fire, man. The city really came together on that night, and it kind of showed me something that I lose sight of, which is that, I do something, I mean something in the city, you know what I mean? And it's something I lose sight of because I always get caught up in everything I'm doing, you know what I mean? Whether it's work, whether it's music or play or whatever, I always kind of get lost. But that night just kind of solidified in my mind. It was like, yo, this shit's paying off and it's going to continue to pay off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just keep working, yo. And if you always your biggest critic, you always gonna be doing just fine, yo.
Exactly. That's how I see it. And besides that, working on SCRs, working on the album. It's gonna be amazing. I mean, it is amazing already. It's not even done, but that's some shit to definitely look out for. Personally, I have an EP coming out with New Element, calling it Phantom Menace. That shit is gonna be crazy. I already have.
You said today that that's gonna be the illest shit you ever wrote. If I'm gonna quote you for a minute, yo. Hell yeah.
Bro, cause some of the shit I've been writing, bro, like just last night I wrote a verse. I wrote a verse to a song, and like maybe last week I wrote 2 verses to the intro track, and that intro track, like my first verse on that track is like I blew myself away type shit. You know what I mean? Like I was writing that shit effortlessly, but by the time I was done writing it, I looked back and I was like, yo, I'm really spitting some shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking my shit, but like in the most like me way. You know what I mean? Like humble brag. That's like the only way I can describe it. I'm bragging about my morals type shit. You know what I mean?
Authenticity in music is really what y'all strive to keep.
Exactly. Because without that, then what do you have? You know what I mean?
Did you find that Cannabis had a role in your writing your music? Do you see different styles between when you were smoking to when you're not?
So what I've noticed is, shout out to that song real quick. Mood. The video was up on YouTube and Facebook. Yeah.
This is one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, I'm definitely shooting a video to this. What I will say about cannabis and my creative process is I have noticed that like cannabis, I feel like it was almost the placebo effect where it was like I would not rely on it, but like I would like yo, let me roll a blunt and write this song. You know what I mean?
You felt like you needed it before.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, exactly. Whereas now, like it'll just be a spark. You know what I mean? I'll think of a line, or I'll hear the beat a certain way, or at a certain time of night, or after a certain event, or listening to it while I'm on my way somewhere, and it'll spark something in me to just, you know, like capture that moment. Because every time I write songs, it's a moment that I'm capturing, like in my mind. You know what I mean? So without cannabis, writing has been a lot easier for me, believe it or not. I feel like I'm way more focused, and I feel like before I was kind of like some of my attention was taken by the cannabis. You know what I mean? Like I was focused on smoking or rolling up or enjoying the effects of it. Whereas now with that removed, I can just literally be like, all right, I'm gonna sit down and write a verse, put it on the beat, and just get to work. So it's a bittersweet thing because I definitely feel like it did have some some play in my writing process, but now without it, I just feel more focused more than anything. You know?
See, I haven't quit, but
That's
I
the
feel,
realness, yo.
I feel the other aspect of it because when I'm painting or something, I stop and I smoke like constantly. I do that anyways.
Yeah, exactly. It's sometimes it's just like second nature. Once you're tapped in the way we're tapped in, or you guys are tapped in cannabis, it's just second nature. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, I'm gonna do this. Let me roll up. I'm gonna drop. Let me roll up. I'm gonna fucking be here for an extended period of time. Let me roll up.
Let me make sure I got enough shit with me.
Let me make sure I smoke 10 fucking joints.
I remember me and him went away. We went to a music festival for a weekend. I won't name it. Fuck them. And but we went to a music festival for a weekend, and I was tripping on L. And this dude pulled out a jar of joints. Like he must have had like fucking 40 joints rolled. Like he was just like, here you go, here you go, here you go.
Yeah, we gotta keep the joints in rotation, man. I even, for a moment, I even killed the mood at the festival because I seen someone that I had to say some shit to, and I totally killed the mood. And I looked at everyone's looking at me like this, and I'm like, yo, that's cool, man. Joints for everybody. And I just started passing out joints, and I'm like, all right, we good here, and we just kept it moving.
See, man, we the equalizer.
Yeah, yo.
A lot of situations, we just the equalizer.
I mean, I felt bad that I like fucked with everyone's vibe because I said, yo, I'm sorry guys, but when I see this dude, yo, it's on. So, yeah.
You prepared people.
Heads up, man. Heads up. Nah, that's crazy. So the music you're on. So Phantom's Menace. Now is SCR doing something together as well? What are you guys up to? If I'm asking too much, just tell me.
Yeah, no, it's cool. We got an album coming out this year. Date is undisclosed, but just know that when
Be on the lookout.
when that shit hits, you're gonna feel it. You know what I mean? When you listen to it, we got a lot of
Hell yeah.
there's a lot of soul in that project. You know what I mean? Like a lot. Like every track is basically like some shit that you gotta listen to at least once listen to. I don't mean like press play, start driving, like you're sitting, you're fucking, whether you're smoking out, whether you're laying in bed, you know what I'm saying? You just listen to it. Because, you know, I've been listening to it since like as it's progressing, and I'm still hearing like different angles to it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
It's very complex, but it's also something that's gonna be very relatable to a lot of people.
Real rap.
Yeah, and it's real. That's the thing. It's very authentic. Very soulful. You know what I mean? I'm very proud to be a part of it. So, once it's out, I can't even imagine the love it's gonna get because of how authentic it really is. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Dope.
SCR, baby.
You just had some radio playtime, my man, right? Tell me about that.
Shit. I was blessed with the opportunity to get, record played on Rappers Out of Control, Shape 4-5, so that was a blessing.
Oh yeah.
That's I got to hear it, and it was on a platform, that's respected.
Exactly. Yeah. 100%.
That's so congrats, man. Hell yeah. And now, where so we can find the video on YouTube? It's got a video with it.
Yeah, you could just, at Jafet Muzic with a Z. And
On IG?
Yeah, pretty much anything.
Oh, all right, sweet.
Google it. Music. You can find it,
Google me, baby. Hell
I
yeah.
got too much output for that, but, we're working and, we're building and doing it the right way, so.
Oh yeah.
Yo, when I heard Water, I thought it was sick, man. So good work, man. I look forward to hearing the shit.
Love. Appreciate it, bro. I really do. I don't take it for granted, that somebody
Yo,
likes what they hear, not everybody got an ear for what I do, so.
it's dope, man. Yo, like
Everybody
I
can
said,
try, but not everybody's great at everything.
I don't even know. I can't even speak on that.
real rap's dope. Yeah, real rap's dope though. And yo, Pac, I'm a fan, man. I'm always tagging you in goofy ass videos of me banging down the highway, yo, jamming your shit, man. So keep making dope music, boys. We appreciate y'all.
Do you feel that cannabis plays a role in you making music?
I could do it with or without, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like doing it with, but it's not like a crutch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I force myself to do it without. I don't know.
It's like a cigarette.
Yeah, like I don't perform high or drink high. I'm sober when it's time to record and perform and do things. You know what I mean? I really don't smoke that much. You know what I mean? Like one joint lasts me 2 days, that type of thing. I'm not like. I'm trying to get off of it, to be honest.
Oh no shit, no shit.
Keep it warm up. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, yo, it's
so like, yeah, that's why I'm at with it. I appreciate it and I understand what it does with the music, like,
I think I'm more scared if I did get off it, how productive would we? I don't think I would be very productive.
I think if I was to get off it right, and then like when I rare time when I do it, that session is gonna be magic. So I want to make sure that I'm in the right place at the right time. I'm like, all right,
with the right trees.
let me get lifted. You know what I mean? Just for that session, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to get to that point where it's like, let me do it. If I'm gonna do it habitual, let me be like a little older and like
Okay.
on my recline. You know?
I see that. Yeah, I can feel that. Now, as musicians, do you guys prefer the writing process or the recording process more?
I mean,
Is that a dumb question? I don't know. That's
that's a very tough question. So, it's a good question. Sure. I would say for me, my favorite part is probably recording because once you hear it on the beat, laid on the beat, like as you're writing it, you hear it obviously in your mind. But once you hear it on the beat, for me, it's kind of like that's my favorite shit. That's my favorite music of all time.
It's coming to fruition.
Yeah, like I'll listen like whenever we record a track or we go to the studio and bang out 2 or 3 tracks. I listen to those 2 or 3 4 tracks for like 2 weeks straight, like nothing but those tracks. And that's my favorite shit because it's just like you finally get to hear what it sounds like. You know what I mean? It's like
You can kind of reveal it to the world.
Yeah, and not even yet, but just for my own like gratification.
Yo, your own biggest fan, yo. You jam your own shit. We watch our own podcast. We watch Hash while we listen to ourselves on the podcast, yo. Hell yeah, you gotta cheer for yourself, because who the fuck else gonna, yo, right?
I'm gonna cheer for him.
My man. Yo, real shit, yo. Real shit. I like to cheer for my homies too, man. I'm all about that, yo. Support the homies, support the local motherfuckers doing it. Support the good guys, yo. Because there's mad bad motherfuckers out there, yo. So support the good ones.
Yeah. There's people that are out there helping other people for nothing and being selfless. Yeah, exactly. And it's not, we don't want the recognition for it. Some of us don't even do it behind closed doors. Nobody even sees any of the shit that we do. Only one that we do like out in the opens are usually the big holiday ones because
It just takes a fucking everyone's hands-on shit to make that happen.
Yeah. It takes a village.
But yo, back to the question, yo. What do you prefer? Recording, writing? Neither? Both?
I mean, out of the whole process,
Yeah.
what I would enjoy the most is like when it's finally done, whatever the final
product
thing is. You know what I'm saying?
For me, it's the hash rosin.
That's when I can be like, all right, I'm happy this is done. I can enjoy it. Now let me get on to the next.
Yep.
So that's because I think it takes a lot for me to, when I work, when I do certain things, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's not always enjoyable in those moments, you know what I mean? But I push through it.
Yep. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Aspect of the art, you know what I'm saying?
So is your guys' studio is local? That you record?
We've been recording actually out low. Shout out to Fire Studio. Shout out to Brady. Brady's a fucking beast.
I actually used to go out to Lowell a lot.
Yeah.
Haverhill, Lowell.
Yep. So that's what we're recording now. Also, shout out to Lotto, recording this whole project, thanks to my background. Shout out to Lotto. The name of the studio is Hill Studios, HHIL, Hill Studios. That's right down on, I think that's still Chandler Street, technically. Right after you hit Worcester, right after you hit Coney Island, the intersection that you take a right on Coney Island, instead of you go straight and you take a left into that plaza, that's where Hill Studios is.
Yeah.
He's also a very talented engineer. He knows his shit. He knows how to make shit sound good. He knows what good song composition sounds like. He'll throw little effects in there when you need them, and he's affordable. You know what I mean? Like I think it was. Don't quote me on the price, but like it was affordable. You know what I mean? Like I would book 4-hour blocks or 2-hour blocks and go bang out a bunch of tracks and feel good about it. You know what I mean? Because part of the recording process for any artist, it can be very stressful. Because you don't know. Like if you're working with somebody new, you don't know what to expect. You don't know like how you sound per se, or how you're going to sound at the end of it. It can be a very stressful process. So people like him are able to bring like calm approach and a professional approach that make an artist feel comfortable enough to open up and let their art, come to life.
Yeah, don't have a million of your friends hanging out.
Yes, exactly. Where it can also be like that, you know what I mean? Like, can totally bring everybody out. He's cool with that. Or you can just...
Yeah, but you bring them up.
Yeah, exactly. But you can also tell him, like, yo, I want this local session. Like, nobody should be coming to this emergency type shit. You know? So shout out to Lotto. Big shout out to Brady, too.
It's always good to work with good sound engineers, make good sound music, bro.
It is. That's very important. Very important.
That's fire though.
Just as important as making the music, I think.
Having a person that has the knowledge and also has the personality to be able to work with you and the customer service mindset, but also just being personal. You know what I mean? Being a human being and caring, giving a fuck. You know what I mean?
I'm sure being affordable in the sense of the recording world too makes it less stressful as well. Because I know for us, like the Care Factory is so dope to like just let us work here, like just let us do this here just to show them love, so that makes this a lot more easy going on us because we don't gotta rush in, set up, throw down the podcast and box the shit up and bounce, like we're able to come in, chill, we kick it for a few, we get the podcast set up, we get it done, we kick it for a few before we leave, like
right now our costs are just paying to host the podcast, and I can't be more grateful to the Care Factory for letting us do this here. Because we were doing it in my living room with a green screen.
This is maxed out, yeah. It is maxed out.
This is sweet.
Now, were you involved with the homies spot over the spot? It's being worked on, right?
It is. I'm somewhat involved in the spot, and big shout out to that place as well. Shout out to Status the artist. He's doing some shit as well that he's just trying to put together another creative hub for artists, like-minded artists. You know what I mean?
Place to produce, right?
Place to produce content. You know what I mean?
Sick.
And the new place is really dope. Really dope. He's got so much space for activities. You know
So much space for
You want to do karate in the garage?
It's really dope, and he's being real selfless about it in the sense that, you know, he's taking it all on his back. You know what I mean? He's just taking the whole. Like everything about it. You know what I mean? He's building a studio in there. He's building a creative space where you can shoot a podcast, you can shoot a music video. He has display cases for local artists, like you bring your fucking glass down here, your art down here as well. Like bring your shirts, hats down here, fucking hang them up.
Oh yeah.
So that's just like another really cool spot that Worcester has to offer. It's like artists can feel comfortable, and also feel like they're not going to break the bank. He's not trying to get rich off this shit. He just wants people to get their shit out and in a professional way. You know what I'm saying? He just
Perfect.
a whisper room, one of them boxes. He just brought one of those and installed it today. I saw on his Instagram. So that's big by itself. That's a huge investment. Those things aren't cheap.
For a recording artist.
Yeah, those are it's basically like
The soundproof box, right?
a portable recording booth.
Oh, sick.
So they go from like $3,000 to like $20,000.
Okay, word.
Yeah. So
Shout out, homie. He's taking it serious. Nah, respect.
real serious, and whether he's the only one that uses it or the whole city uses it, his mentality is like, yo, we gotta give people the best we can.
Opportunity.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody has the same opportunity.
Give them a fighting chance.
Exactly. So
Sick. I can fuck with that.
We got a few.
Shout out Stats.
We got a few minutes left. You got any questions for me and Mass Connection?
so how did the podcast start?
Honestly, we were just getting high over at Summit Lounge and
Summit Lounge. Oh, shout out to Summit Lounge real quick. This Friday at Summit Lounge, Baku, Mansa K on all platforms, MANSA space K. He just dropped a dope album called The Roll Up, and featuring Jafet on there.
Oh shit.
Yo, that shit is so fire. If you listen to it front to back, like you can really like kind of get the whole idea of it. But it's just a really amazing creative album that he put out. And Friday he's having a listening / show type vibe at the Summit Lounge. I want to say it starts at like 8 or 9. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll be there.
Yo, make sure when you send the link for that charity, you send that shit over too, so we can plug it as well.
Definitely, yeah. So roll up at Summit Lounge.
yeah.
Definitely be there Friday night.
So like we use this app called House Party just to hang out and chill and talk to all our friends when we're not all around and shit. And like our homie SF Steve was in the hospital. Shout out Steve. He was like, "Oh, bro, this would be hilarious to record. If this could be recorded, this would be the best podcast ever. Because like we just sit there and talk shit to each other
All day, yo. It's retarded.
And so you know, I had the idea of just like investing a little bit of money into some equipment, and I thought, who better not to bring on than my homie brother, Mass Connection. He's a partner with me, washes hash with me, and
Get after the motherfucking bag, yo.
we it was just a thing that we just started. This is gonna be episode 8, so going on 2 months now.
So you're doing good. Yeah, episode 8. Most people make it like 2 episodes and are like, fuck this shit.
Slow and steady wins the race, kid.
So my new motto is if I spend a little bit of money in like something that's not substantial, you know, like a $5 thing. If I spend a substantial amount of money on something, I feel like I have to use it.
Yeah, you have a responsibility to yourself.
Like, why waste it? There's people out there that don't have that shit.
100%.
And so we're gonna take the advantage of the free internet, free web, free speech, and sit here and smoke our weed, and you know, we have fun talking serious issues sometimes with you know, tissue cultures, growers, artists, We love getting high as fuck.
Just give
It's
anyone a
very
platform.
relaxing.
Anyone a platform that deserves one. You know what I mean? Like, not to say like I know who deserves one and I know who doesn't. Like, I want people to like reach out and be like, yo, I want to come on because I do this. I bring this to the table. I want to tell people about this.
We do this out of pocket.
It's fun, yo. Like, to be able to shut my freaking phone off, man, for an hour and just chill. It's dope. It's my favorite part of the week.
In 2 weeks, we're headed
Main
up to
month.
Maine. We're gonna do 4 or 5 episodes up there and record them while we're up there. Put it, pay for a hotel and shit, and we're gonna record. And we're gonna have a whole month of just Maine growers and washers and artists and shit, just like down here.
What's going on up there?
We're gonna go and bring light to them up there. I mean, they're cool as shit people. They've helped us down here. We've helped them up there.
It'll be cool to talk to a lot of them about like going legit too, because a lot of them are in stores and stuff. So it'll be cool to talk about that experience of like going from like not wanting to tell anyone what you do to being able to be like proud about that shit. Yeah, like not that it's not something to be proud of, yo, because that shit's legit as fuck. But like, yo, there's a lot of people that gotta be shy about the shit. And that's a shame. So it's dope. It'll be cool to talk to these guys.
Yep.
That's something.
Very excited about that.
Speaking of which, that's something this past year that I was very blessed to be able to bring to the forefront as far as like my family's concerned. You know what I mean? Because I got family all over the U.S., but like they come to visit every now and then for the holidays and shit. You know what I mean? Like being able to open up and be like, yeah, I'm running a fucking cannabis brand. This is what we do, and then having those same people that used to shun us for
Be like, oh,
Running
how
out
can
of
I get
things.
in?
yeah, or how can I get in, but not even like that deep, but just like, yo, do you have anything for arthritis? Do you have anything for my appetite? Yo, my husband can't see, you know what I mean? So being able to be open about that, have those conversations with people that are closest to you.
Yeah, we're gonna go see some awesome people up there. We got
shit's real.
Jasper Newton booked. We got Upstate Gardens booked.
Oh, nice.
Suds and Buds, Cali Corey Melts, Mr. Randy himself. I don't know if you follow him, man. Dude, like literally his story feed is just sunshine in a bottle, yo. This dude never has a bad day, man. Even when he does, he's smiling about it, yo. So shout out Randy. Vacation Land Genetics, Uncle Vacay himself is gonna come on. Yeah, we're gonna talk to the Wook Master himself. We're gonna talk genetics with him, talk seeds, talk weed, talk Maine, talk what day in the life.
Who knows what's gonna happen on that episode?
Yo, I'm just excited to bring Homeboy on, and we're gonna get stoned, man. We're gonna get fucking stoned. So yeah, man, we're just excited. So if you guys are just watching this, just make sure you like it, comment, share it, show it to your best friend, your mom, your dad, your fucking aunt. I don't give a fuck who you show it to. Share it, send it to fucking anyone, man. Just tell someone about it, please.
You want to go out on a song?
Yeah. Sure. Let's see what we got in the stash. Oh, but what I just played, here we go. Yeah. Hop it off. So this is off of this is off of the Roll Up by Hi-Fi Monster K. This Friday, Summer Lounge, be there.
No need for fortune tellers and prayers. Live for what's next, despite the tales from them naysayers. She loved me cause I love everything she wanted to be, to the point where I wanted to see it more than she probably. She's from the West Coast, so never knew how love gets in the Northeast. Intimacy under cold sheets when there was no heat. Rain showers all week. Could never plan a perfect picnic nor a perfect ending. We had plans of shared descendants till I learned I was sharing her with her next man. Fuck it, too young for forever, that's truly my mistake. A pacemaker shook up my heart, now I'm fully awake. Can't cook up a beat like filet do steak. Roll up a J and let my pain parlay. Hardcore all over the game. They watch and pray on my downfall. Was on the brink of letting go of it all, but they don't make it like this no more. Treat my SoundCloud like it's town hall. If ice sends from my, it'll be the return of the black lip bastard rapture. More scary than a hashling slash, a crown monster in this life and all the ones after. You never feel me. How could you ever feel me? say you ever felt me. Rosetta Stone, she understands my poem. A clever dome became a better home. The rest that pick a brain apart and caress cats. No time to stress that. Arguing who got the best snacks. Sweetie giving me diabetes from high blood pressure. Flood sectors above measure. The love severs. I just wish we can keep it together like plush leather is for never. Wanna hear for the moment, girl, just use me. Life is gonna pass, you can't go backwards in this movie. And truly, I'm just living my dreams. I keep it moving. Though some play the cut and don't wanna see me improving. I know I'm chosen, so I'm choosing my path. No longer attached to how she make that thing clap from the back. Rosetta Stone, leave my head alone. She beg and moan for Jafet the bone. They only love me when I'm dead or gone. The greatest legend ever known, they'll be set in stone. Sing songs on the microphone so she'll forever feel me, though they could never feel me.